Okay guys, so welcome to another Pokémon Heaven and Hell presentation. This time talking about changed Pokémon. So Pokémon that are getting new evolutions, as well as Pokémon that are getting new Mega Evolutions and are being able to be typed using the typing stone. So let's get into it. First we got Vinestra, which is a new evolution of Tangrowth. Its type is grass. Signature move is grassy hair, where it whips the opponent with its vine hair. And actually, this Pokemon has a really unique design. It's some sort of alien thing, with the female having long hair, and the male having like sort of stylish hair. And even the boots change. To match Tangle's feet, they've got different types. They've got different kind of reddish pink coloured boots. For the female, it's those boots that are kind of like high heels combined with boots. And for the boys, they're just straight up boots. Then the area is the woods. It evolves from Tangrowth. Paradox is Steel Idol. Kaiju is Dazaz. And you can actually use the typing stone on this. So it'll change it, changing the symbol on it as well as what its hair's made out of and its armor color. So here's some examples. There's going to be a lot of these in this video. Water will change it to tentacles. Bug will change it to being worms. Ground will change it to being these little mud tendrils, and etc. Then we've got Matra, a middle stage evolution to Magikarp that I've probably mentioned before, but I don't know. Its typing's pure water. Signature move is Water Pulse. Area is the beach. It evolves from Magikarp, then evolves into Gyarados. And the Paradox is the Wader's Light. I ain't gonna bother giving the Kaiju because it's the exact same as Magikarp. So you'll find out when the full game releases. Now we've got Sahydra, which is a new evolution for Sandaconda. Its types are Ground and Dragon, as Sandaconda should have been Ground and Dragon type. Signature move is Sandtomb. Area is the Bonelands. It evolves from Sandaconda. Now its SP move is interesting. It's called Dust Devil, and all three heads on it, because this is like a snake hydra thing. Well, basically spit out sand to create a dust devil, and then they'll shoot it at the opponent. Now, while this move is very powerful, it does come with the drawback of the user needing to suffer with their special attack being dropped by 2 stages, as this move basically uses up all of their ground type energy. Anyways, Paradox is Screeching Collar, and Kaiju is Deshide. Now we got new Mega Evolutions. This will be the long segment. More Pokemon are getting fresh new Mega Evolutions. Here they are now. We got a lot to get through. So, Farigiraf. It gets an ability which basically makes it so that every time it uses a psychic move in a row, the move's power will get boosted. But if it uses a different type of move, it will return back to normal. Oh yeah, and as for the design, the second head takes control and basically kills the other head. Oh yeah, and it's dark psychic. Okay, Dragapult. It basically becomes a bigger version of what it's based on. And I like what it's based on, so I think that's good. Now, Como becomes more armoured and would also gain an SP move where it would turn its scales into fists to suit its fighting typing. Okay, Dragonite. It would become a serpent that kind of fuses it and Dragonair, And instead of being dragon flying, it would be dragon fairy, just like my boy Mega Altaria. Then we've got Togekiss. Becomes an even better fairy with some dragon-like attributes. And another fairy dragon type Mega. Also gains an SP move where it uses its wings to charge up a magic attack. Now we've got Hydreigon. Basically becomes more advanced Hydra. And also gains an ability where if it uses a move 3 times in a row, the third time it will become that move's Kaiju version. And if it's Kaiju Mega that does this, it's going to become even bigger. Kaiju type doubles a move's base power. This will be quadruple the regular move's base power. Then Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres and their Galarian counterparts all become made of energy of their types, and also gain moves where they charge at you and create an explosion of energy and of their types. Also, yes, you can get the Galarian birds in this game without trading, but it's going to take a while. Then Salazzle gets a Mega, which makes it Poison Psychic type. And it will essentially give it the ability to hypnotize Pokemon into simping for it. And at least that's the best way of putting it. Also just makes it more powerful. Then Lokix. It basically becomes a mechanical bug. It already kind of was, so this is basically just full-on robot. And it gains a signature move, and it gains an SP move, where it basically transforms into a giant robot for this. Then I-Bomb. It essentially becomes a giant thing of aura with hands, and also finally becomes normal and ghost type. Although if it's its ancient form, then it will become normal fairy and ghost, because its ancient form is normal fairy type. Then Golem. I've updated Golem's status so that it's not legendary. Instead, it's just a really rare encounter. This will turn it into something that's kind of like a Moai with psychic abilities. And it'll also gain the psychic type and an ability that allows it to adjust any move to whatever stat of it is higher in battle. So if you've got +2 attack but only +1 special attack, you use your physical attack. Then we've got Mega Flygon. Finally. The last 2 are the most requested Megas, so I'm really wanted to make them. Mega Flygon becomes one of the coolest Pokemon, and also gains a move where it basically charges at full force using its spiky body. And finally, Mega Slowking. Slowbro got a Mega, but Slowking didn't, which I think is weird. So basically, it becomes made of armor from things like Cloyster and other shell Pokemon. And it gains an ability where resistances heal it. And since it's water type, it will have quite a few resistances. Okay, we're finally done with that. Now we've got typeable Pokemon. Some Pokemon from older generations are now Typing Stone compatible. Here they all are. So first we got Polteageist. I was already expecting on doing this. So yeah, it can become different drinks, like electric's an energy drink. Coffee, no, not coffee. Ground is black coffee in a clay pot. Psychic would be a drunk glass of wine, etc. Now we've got Cling Clang. The gears will be made out of different stuff. So grass could be made out of wood. Rock could be made out of, well, rock. And actually I came up with a really good one for bug, where it's like made of honeycomb and honey, and it helps comb bee and vespiquen make their nests. Now we've got Serena. I'm surprised this didn't even get a secondary type in Sun and Moon, because grass fighting would have definitely fit it. But I think what we've done is great. Like, Dark is a goth girl. Ghost is dead. Steel basically becomes a queen. I mean, its name, Tsar. Tsar is like king or monarch in Russian, so yeah, why did they not give it more queenly attributes other than an ability? Now we've got Ampharos. Came up with some, like water, making it, made it have coral and pearls on it. And then fire, making it have like different volcanic attributes. And also fighting was really interesting, because I managed to give it a boxing glove on its tail, which is cool. Okay, Persian. Just so you know, Alolan Persian and Berserker will be able to be obtained using this. But there's plenty, like Atomic becoming a lab cat, Psychic becoming a sphinx, and flying becoming an angelic cat. Yeah. Now we've got Meganium. This Pokemon's needed love for years, so we're finally giving it to it. And we have actually got good things like Bone. Its body's like the colour of rocks, but then it's got bones around it. Or Poison being like sort of acidic stuff around it. So it's hella fun. Now we've got Galele. This guy should have been Ice Rock type. Like, I know Ice Rock is terrible typing, but yeah, Galele should have gotten a secondary type. I came up with good ones like Ghost being made of spirits and gravestone stuff. Its ears are replaced with gravestones. And then I've also got stuff like something that turned out really good, which was fire being made of fiery energy and molten lava, or molten rocks, sorry. Yeah, it was just really good. And that concludes this. Definitely a bit weird, but I think it turned out well. Next one will be about a certain quest you can do in the game. Bye.